What's going on to my Airline Manager 4 players? Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day. Now, for all my new viewers, please watch the first, second, and third video because that will educate you on how we got the 82 million and how we got 2,000 bonus points, okay, with 10 DCs in only 25 days, okay. So this will actually educate you and help you if you watch the other videos on how to increase and make a good foundation, okay, a solid foundation. Now now we can upgrade to our new plane. Our new plane it's called the MC-21-400. Now this is a love or hate aircraft amongst the community. People love it, people hate it. For me, it's bread and butter. This is the best aircraft in the game, one of the best aircraft in the game. The speed and how much it is, it's just well worth it, okay. But first, before we purchase our first MC-21-400, we need to check our hangar space. So we go to maintenance, right, and we go to hangar space. Now hangar space is crucial. I've seen a lot of people have different type of aircrafts that don't make that much money, and they have around hangar space around 50 to 100 hangar space, and the next hangar slots cost around 100 to 200 million, but they have so much different aircrafts that don't make that much money. So for me, do not upgrade your hangar space unless you're upgrading your hangar space to profitable aircrafts. Now what we're going to use is training points to unlock slots. Now this is your daily salary. You don't want to mess around with this too much, but this is how much you're gonna have to pay. 100 your salary per day every 24 hours. This is the happy and unhappy bar. I want you to keep it around green. If it's going red, you can also increase their pay cut or decrease it if they're too happy, right? So but you really don't want to touch it. Don't focus on that right now. What we need to focus on is the training part. So this is the training management. You don't want to focus on this slot at the moment, but it is crucial. But if you click on it, each slot will tell you what exactly it does, where it will benefit, stuff like that. But you don't want to worry about this. Skip that. We'll get back to it later on. We'll skip the operation training. You don't really need that. We'll skip the event training. You really need that. We'll go back to those later on. What we need is the training and service training, because this will help you to unlock one slot every 24 hours with 120 points without buying or spending that cash on the hangar slots, right? You will need 160 points to unlock that feature around there, but once you unlock it, it will be well worth it, because when you go back to your slots and you keep it your price is low, then when you have a fleet of 200 aircraft, just to upgrade is going to cost you pennies compared how much you are getting if you're getting profitable aircrafts. All right, now we're going to get the MC-21-400. Let's search it up real quick again. Now let's look at their features. Now as you can see, the speed is great, the price is great. If you configure it to all first class, you're looking around 5.9 mil. All right, but everything is great in this aircraft. I mean, I like it personally. This is one of the best aircraft in the game. As you can see, like speed, the capacity. I mean, what else do you want, right? But like I said, we could buy around 10 DCs. I mean MCs. So around 52 million. We have 20 mil, 30 mil left over. Okay, now the only thing that sucks about this aircraft is the consumption on fuel and CO2. Okay, other than that, this aircraft is not bad. It's a really good aircraft. It has a right range around 5,500 kilometers. If you have a layover, you should have it going max around 11,000 kilometers with layovers. The runway, you could fit in mostly all the hubs in the world. The HX is not expensive. It's not too much. It's not gonna break the bank. This aircraft is really good, but before you buy it, make sure you find the routes exactly for the aircraft, so that way you're not spending money on configuration and time. Okay. All right, guys. So now what we're doing is we're gonna buy our first MC21400. So make sure you name it and make sure you put it in the hub that you want. We're gonna do JFK. Of course, look for the route that you want so you can configure it. All right. And now what we're going to do is we're going to actually have our MC flying for 8 hours a day per flight. I mean, which is going to be 3 departures. Okay. That's going to be the most profit, and that's going to be the most doable that I could, get on the game. And, I could get on the game 3 times a day. Okay. And now, of course, we found the route. And then if you missed that video of the route out, how it explains it, go back to it. Because we got the route. Oh my gosh, I didn't mean to order it. I wanted to configure it. This is what happens when you move too fast. Let me cancel the order. It's only going 100,000. We did get reward for that. Achievement, I mean. So it's okay. Let's redo this again. But be careful when you press order. Sometimes if you click it 2 times fast, configuration order is, it's you have to be careful. You can't move too much. Okay, so now we're configuring our seat. It's 1 to 76. Okay, 1 business and 76 first class. This is the route that we want. And the configuration. Rename it since we order our aircraft by accident. And then we're gonna order 11 aircrafts. Okay, guys. And I'm gonna fast forward this real quick. So as you can see, I did put some aircrafts in Sydney, Australia, international. So if you want to, you could do that. You could put it anywhere you want. And it doesn't really matter. I did that because the market value is around 84% or something like that. So when we sell the MCs, where we're going to sell them eventually, we could get more for our buck, right? So that's a good thing about that, So now we're looking for more routes. Just put see more so that we could get more routes if you run out of routes. And just keep doing the same thing. It's pretty much, there's nothing much you could do much to it. Just do that, and then you see your fleet and your money grow. I mean, you see your money grow in 25 to 26 days with out buying nothing. And if you're actually playing other games like the Monopoly or Township or wherever it is, I mean, you have more bonus points and stuff like that. So it's well worth it. All right, so let's just name this, and we're just gonna keep doing that. We want to buy 11 MCs 21400, so that way we can make around 20 mil or around 19 mil. If you have 4 times speed, then you can make a little bit more. You could always put in the brackets SFCX. X is for 4 times speed. That will make you more profit, and that's if you have the 4 times speed, right? Other than that, that's how that 4 times speed works. If you guys are curious, and I could just show you guys later on if you guys want me to make a video of it. Now you want to use your commands. Like I said, when you put the in the bracket, the SFCX is on the command bracket. Okay, so that's what I meant. Okay, so if you guys are curious, all right. And like I said, I could make a video of it in more in depth if you guys want me to. Okay, now let me fast forward this real quick. All right, guys, so let's check on our hangar, see how much aircraft we order. Okay, let's check on our hangar space. So we have around 2 more spaces. Okay, so let's go back and type it up. I'd rather type it than look for the aircraft because there's too much aircraft. So I'd rather just type it. Now, like I said, we want 11 MCs, and then like I said, you see the hanger space. We only have around 2 more hanger space slots. Now once that gets filled up, what you want to do is we'll start replacing our DC 910s. Unfortunately, yes, we're going to retire them. Now the reason why we're going to retire them is because the MCs is one of the best strategies and one of the most profitable aircrafts in the game. Okay, if you have the wrap bots, then it should be profitable and it should be great. Okay, now we're gonna order our last MCs. We should have 11 MCs order, and we should be left over with 17.7 mil. Now we'll be able to replace our DCs for our MCs. Okay, we replace it one by one. Once we do that, we'll have around 21 MCs. Now remember, do not replace your DCs right away. Replace them one by one because you still need money for route fees. Okay, once you do that and you have 21 MCs completed, then you upgrade your hangers and we'll get B747. You'll get 10 more slots, upgrade that hanger, and we'll start upgrading the B747 SPs. Now this aircraft is by far one of the aircrafts I think is by far good because you know the range is amazing, passenger is amazing, and cruise control is amazing. Okay, you can make around 2.3 mil per day just for just this aircraft, or even more, depending on how you route them, and the configurations as well will generate more profit if you configure them right. Now for 40 million, this aircraft is underrated. I think it's really good. You could generate 2.3 million for this aircraft. Like I said, I'm playing on realism mode, so it could be less than easy mode. Now you have another route. You could also skip the B747s and just focus on getting MCs 21400s and just get 150 to 200. If you do that route, then that means you could afford at least 1 to 2 A380s per day, which you actually could start replacing the MCs 21400s for the A380s per day. Now you want to keep your hangar space minimal. Do not put your hangar space all the way too expensive, because then it's just gonna be not worth it when you upgrade. Use your training points. Try to upgrade that training point slot so that way you could just do it one by one, okay, every day. And then let's say for example you have 150 A380s and your hangar space maybe is around 500 million, then think about that. Then you're probably generating around 800 million to 900 million with 100 A380s, right? And then you can start upgrading your hangar, right, one slot at a time, and start filling the slots in. So that's what you have to play. That's how you play the game. Do not upgrade the hanger slots. Now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to get rid of one DC right now. Other than that, guys, I'm off until next time. If you have any questions, concerns, if you think this video is helpful, make sure you put a like, comment, share, and subscribe, guys. Until next time, peace.